You know, we really should like stop streaming these games just to like read story and whatnot, because it really hurts our voice after a while. Also, we're kind of sick today. Welcome to Stella Sora'ing stream. Like, literally a random stream because they updated the game, new event and stuff. New character. Well, we're gonna try pulling the character. And we'll read through the story, and if we like the story enough, I'll keep reading through it and whatnot. But we're gonna try and do just whatever updated things there are for this update. What are you? You are a versatile? Try the character. Try the character before. Did she just nihaha? SMH. Casual archer. It really is like old style, like a more RPG archer. What it feels like. That's fun. Also, if the sound needs to be like lowered or anything, let us know. We didn't really like prep it for our volume mixer and stuff for that stuff. This game. Let's pull the character TM. Will this game be nice to us again? That's the real question. Bang. Don't think this game has converts, so unless we see the rainbow in the background, it shouldn't be a rainbow. Curse pull. After curse pull, we pull a rainbow. TM. No meme. This game like is more consistent with getting curse pulls. Like doing manually. It helps us like keep track of our amounts a bit. Nihaha bang. No, it didn't feel like it. Now. Okay. No rainbow. Double gold. Rainbow in the next one then. Game not being kind to us. Oh well. Oh well. Did you give us a double rainbow? That'd be pretty sick. Game is simple. The game is simple. We really should stop. We really just save our pulls. We really should stop playing. Oh, we have a temple in this pog. Ah, it's gold. There's no such thing as converts. How much we care about trying on that more? Probably not enough to actually bother. Not for now, at least. You know the issue with the fact that we don't get like the monthly and whatnot? We have like no materials to upgrade, no like currency to upgrade the character with. Oh, by the way, we have every single... We have at least one copy of every single character so far. Mostly Nazuna. Nazuna's just been popping up a lot more often. We'll see if we have enough Dora to upgrade her. Oh, we're gonna take a screenshot. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. But, apparently we have no wicks. Was it worth it? We should just do the thing real quickly. Do the battle stages really quickly. Actually, it's probably gonna tell us the... Oh no, it looks like it's just do the stages. Okay, cool. Ignoring names. We're really bad at naming things. Rate this one, by the way. This is probably like one of our favorite characters so far, other than Chitose. We actually have like a merch for it. Why is someone typing to us in Discord? Weird. Once we cap out the new character, we'll do like a run in the tower. Question mark?
みんなで掴んだ勝利よ。お疲れ様。
We also have a red team. Not this team. I think it is Tomato Canyon. It is. Another character that we really shouldn't have pulled. We pulled anyways. It's no Solaria. What is this nail for? I'm just picking it up because there. Every two will like swap element team. Bang. Red mail this time. Oh, we can put it in here. You know the most unironic thing is? We'd probably have a lot more pulls saved up if we didn't pull so hard on Nishaya like all those months ago. Well, was I shy at? It too. It just has like one extra dip. We did Ventus, did Ignis. Let's do Terra? They add these like new mechanics into these, but never feel like you actually use them. But it's also because they don't really give you that much time to actually clear the stage if they made it harder. They kind of catch themselves on that one. Random Ruin. Guess we'll do Aqua for last one, because it's the Aqua event. Aqua related. Yo, we don't have to run double support anymore. We can do main versatile support. That's wild. The setup is our skill spam, because
としての役目果たせたでしょうか。
It feels like there's like some kind of mechanic that we're gonna have to like remember for later. Oh, Lucky Treasure Shovel again. First he knocks floor trigger double crit hit. Every 3 tiles destroyed, run basic tiles convert to a fragile tile. So we hit the crit one this. Then we hit this one here to see if it reveals anything. That's unfortunate. The last one's a single one. Found it. That's a lot of fragile. Double crit. So hit that one. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These are on. So you're like missing the single one. Okay, there it is. It's like wild guessing. More crits again. Destroying a total of 3 empty tiles, 1 tile containing a treasure emerald. Okay, we have that. Oh, it's right there. Can we get more shovels? Please and thank you. Always fun trying to guess. First hit on the current floor deals splash damage to the 3 random sprint tiles. There's the wide one. There's a single one. I have to figure out where the triple is, which is either in the middle, in that middle point, or on the bottom right. I'm gonna guess bottom right. Right here. SMH, okay. It is in the one spot that we didn't guess. Right here. Unfortunate. Drawing a tile with a treasure has 25% chance to not consume a shovel, 1 per floor. And splash damage. So the triple lines. Still a lot of places it could be. Found it. We hit this one because it has the most coverage. Yeah. Didn't find anything anyways. Free dig. There's the triple. If the single's underneath this triple one, the triple dirt, it's super unfortunate. Okay, no singles down there. Not as bad. Coverage. Looking for the double. trigger crit. Open up the spaces. So we're only missing the single one. Hopefully it's not underneath the thing. There, yeah. Cool. Where's the max points here? 5,500? Oh, it actually gives whole currency this time. The previous times they've run this minigame, they haven't done that. Interesting. There's the triple. Okay. Unfortunately, it's underneath the heavy one. That might be the single one, actually. Yeah, I thought so. We're out of shovels. Super unfortunate. Deal skill damage, main aqua trigger gained 1 second of thought ripple for 5 seconds, second 20 times. Increase aqua damage dealt by all friendly units by 5% at 10 stacks. When he stacks, increases skill damage. But it doesn't actually stack the boost. It is only the flat amount. Thought ripple gains an additional effect. Each stack increases its own auto attack damage by 4%. Actually, that might be helpful for auto attack, Tosei, because we don't have her disc, so that's kind of nice, actually. We have the entire crew. Don't mind us, we're just doing... It disconnected our Twitch chat. Hold on. Okay, is it back on Twitch properly? It seemed like it disconnected for a second there. That was weird. Okay. Five single bows. There's always the possibility of pulling the rainbow on the single, you know? But whenever you pull a gold anyway, it's always nice. Because it's more convertible currency for more pulls later on. Blue. Gold, question mark? Got it. Single pull on disc. Did we roll for Donna? We can answer the question for you. Yes. I guess we did. We're not really rolling for the disc though, but we did get the character. Thank you. So far in this game, we've been relatively fortunate to get pretty much every character so far. We have the entire roster so far. We roll for some discs, like sometimes. Like we do have a couple of them. Oh, you must have like so many pulls. wish we could have like any pulls whatsoever. Literally been scraping by the skin of our teeth. Damn. We need to like learn how to like restrain ourselves, because we've been pulling for every character and getting every character so far. It has been wild. And we're not a whale either. We don't buy pulls. We got like one or two monkey passes and that's it. Grab these skills. Yeah. If you're not like investing a lot of pulls, then it is definitely rough. How many pulls things we have here? Oh, same, 100%. The material cost for everything is horrific. Like, we have a good amount of them level 90 with a couple of their skills at a high point. But yeah, getting characters to max level skill and max level is so expensive. Yeah. That on for now. Yeah. Okay, we will reroll those later. Just casually do a run. We're terrible at these. Who's better? Actually, let's use our max. Huh? 8-10k boss blitz run? That's a... What's like normal boss blitz level again? Oh yeah, it's that's our boss blitz for... So we're trying to remember like what the actual like score is for that. Actually, you're versatile. We shouldn't run double versatile. Where's the other? Yes. Well, it depends actually. Versatiles can do damage as a main DPS. It's really all depending on what you have. Cause the reason why we have such high scores for those rens, well, it's not really high. It's kind of more like above average, is because we actually have the discs for those characters as well. The discs really help. What are the new days? Like at first, we thought that we'd be fine not going for discs and whatnot, but they actually do make a sizable difference for if you get the specific one for the specific character you're using. But that's more min-max meta, whatever. Not mandatory. Yeah, why is this still here? Skill ultimate. Skill and ultimate?
いい音だ。この表紙は鍛錬にちょうど良いですね。
That's good enough. Double check.
正眼の構え。
What are your support builds? Never tell them the target. You know, we'll just do build one. We'll do auto attack Chitose and build support build one for Donna. Let's try it out. Okay. That's fine. What was again? It was Serpent Guide Mirror Blade. Gamba. Why would you not Gamba? Okay, build one requires Frostbite Arrow and Deadshot. Gamba. Gamba? Okay. I think the general one we do for Teresa's support level 1. So you sent me Teresa on Q instead. Gotta get used to having our knee. Or swap them around next time we do a run.
OK。本日は当店をご利用いただき、在庫一掃セールだよ。欲しかったあの商品、ご来店ありがとうございました。またのお越しを、ご来店ありがとう。へえ。いいね。ご来店ありがとうございました。またのお越しを、お待ちしてます。
That's actually fine.
私はいつだってみんなと一緒だよ。
Ravens and Deadshot? Deadshot's the other one that we want, right? Yeah, it is.
このエナジードリンク仕事始める時と同じくらいいい商品が入って出口はあっちだよ足元に気をつけて
top. Arrow Pursuit. Arrow Pursuit is correct one. Hug. Always nice when everything lines up. No NPC. Double check arrow for reckoning on the arrow. Okay, neither of those are reroll. Reroll into the one we want. Gamba? Well, it's not the one that we want, but this technically does help. Yes, this is why we double check Surge Infinite and Surge Ripple. You know what? Can you remember what the answer is? 12 o'clock. Wow. It's been a while since we got one of those questions. Can't remember all the answers anymore. I'm too lazy to search up the answers. Both of these are neutral. We're not going for ultimate, so... What one do we want? They're both the bottom one. Oh, but this is just... That's just fine. It's just... no conditions. The shop is kind of mid. TBH. Dance of Elegance. And we'll actually not reroll this shot. We'll hold that one. Rip. When Frostbite deals damage to different targets, increases on Aqua damage by 32% for 10 seconds. If we were building for like AoE burst Probably, but think build ones for skill target. And this is ultimate. Actually, yeah, no, go for the ultimate.
少し痛みますけど、いちいち叫ばないでくださいね。
SMH. Just seeing her sniping out everything from a distance is kind of fun.
本物の準優者は過去の自分の選択を道しるべとするものなのです。
Dodge. That should be the correct one, yeah.
鋭さが増した気がします。
Trample and Fall is the last one we want.
またこんなに傷だらけになって、そこに座ってください。私を信じちゃって本当にいいのかしら。
Or random.
優しい表情も全部罠かもしれないのよ。
Hey, Pommel. Now starts to get a bit more difficult. Auto attack damage. Auto attack damage. They're both auto attack damage. Rare potential. Do we need any rare potentials? So we have all of them.
怪我したのはどこです？
There's support potential. Not the support potential we wanted. Lash off this one.
この程度で治療費試し切りをしてみましょう。人痘一如で参りましょう。
Just stack dance of elegance.
星の塔に登るのって大変じゃん。辛いことはやめてさ、私と一緒に楽しくバイトしない？いい商品が入ったら今の在庫はこれで全部だから。へえ、いい目つきしてるじゃん。私はいつだってみんなと一緒だよ。へえ、いい目つきしてるじゃん。最上階まで登りきれるように。ご来店ありがとうございました。またのお越し。へえ、いい目つきしてるじゃん。人痘一如で参りましょう。あれ、
That's some rough R&D
ねえねえ、店番してくれ
at
な
the
い？
end there.
そしたら私が代わりに探索してくるからさ。どう？技を磨き続けましょう。いつもいっぱい買うならこれ買わずに後悔するなら買えるとき買えるだけ買っとけ。
Thank you, game, for the Venta stacks. For this Aqua
あ
team.
りがとうございました。人痘一如で参りましょう。ご来店ありがとうございました。
60. Each time Ardent Cascade hits target, inflict pieces of rain of arrows duration by 1 second. That can only be triggered 5 times. Take that shot. Okay. Did not give us any more aqua.
いい目つきしてるじゃん。最初、私はいつだってみんなと一緒だよ。陣頭一ので参りましょう。
Just buy out some of these.
陣頭一ので参りましょう。このエナジードリンク、いつもいっぱい買ってくれて。にはは。この弓はただの飾りじゃないんだな。いい商品が入ったら取り置きしといてあげるよ。いつもいっぱい買ってくれて助かってる。にはは。この弓はただの飾りじゃないんだな。いい商品が入ったら在庫はこれで最後だから。
This was actually relatively fine.
毎度あり困ったことがあれば困ったことがあれば何でも相談してよ。私にできることなんてたかが知れてるけど。
What do you call this record? Gosh, it's so hard. It's so hard creating just random names. There should be like a name randomizer or something. That'd be so helpful. What's something water related? Just gonna. Let's just call it Tsunami and just leave it at that. Okay, there should be a new season of Cataclysm Survivor as well. Do this right now.
コーヒーだけで乗り切れるほど。やっぱりうちが出ないとね。
This one should be Torrential. Torrential's our AoE one.
早く行かな。
Why is there no music? Oh, there it is. The music is like really hard to hear. Like, raise the music volume. One downside of melee characters for this kind of thing is the slow approach they need to do to get anywhere. And the fact that this mode really wants you to kill things fast. cooldown reset. I think the bot got one shot. Kinda sad that we didn't pull Chitose's disc. We did like try at the time. Just not lucky. SMH. Pick up the ultimate battery. Boss spawn. Okay, it feels like they remove the timer the time it takes for the boss to actually spawn down, which is kind of nice. Here's our Ventus team. We're not even using alcohol. Why are we taking that? We saw the thumbs up and we just instantly clicked that. Wait for the boss spawn to use Wraith's ultimate. Wait for your skill, use your ultimate. Right in the middle so it gets the most coverage. The boss will spawn in a moment. $73K is good enough for all of it. No need to play it again. We really should have waited until we had these last 5 before you did the iron balls. Let's do that right now. At least give us a gold. Would be nice. It's like one of those games that you can like pull no goals, feels like. But pretty sure you're always guaranteed at least 1 gold per 10. And we've already pulled the single gold for this 10 technically. How tempted are we to like do more single players? What do we have? We have 8. No, we'll do only a couple singles. For the disc. There's always a chance, right? That's up. Yeah. You can tell by the color of the disc in the back on the bottom there. That was a blue as well. Last try. Okay, just 3 this. What's our pay at? Odd number. And just on that, no? We really shouldn't be playing. Like, you know? It's just a mood. How far are we from? It disconnected us from our chats again. Weird. 4 away. $151 here. You know what? We'll do a single here just to even out the number. Okay, that's kind of funny. It just gave us a gold still. I guess by all technical terms, that does even it out to the pull equaling gold. Okay, 3 more. We will commit these last 3. Yeah? That's a gold. No such thing as converts in this game. Where are we? Oh, got another gold. Back to back gold. Back to back gold leading to Rainbow TM. Okay. No more that. As long as we can keep 110 pull on hand, that's the only reason why we push more pulls. Anything. Oh, if only we could afford the battle pass, but we're poor. Being poor is always a mood. After all. Konnichiwa. One tip of you. one for you that we don't even use anymore, but maybe someday we'll get to use these characters again. They don't really give us like a reason not to use the 5-star characters. We will read this story off stream. Will we read off stream? I don't know. We'll read this like actually in a bit. We'll do the event story first. We only been streaming for an hour, anyways. Just zoom through all this stuff. Is there anything else that we need to do before we'll just go quietly through the story? And by quietly, we're gonna like read out the entire story, and it's gonna hurt our throat. Do this first. That's the 2. That's a 3. Unfortunate. Okay. Got it. RNG. Okay, that's a single. That was just a really unlucky one. The only place triple can be is in the bottom left area, which we were unlucky on the first go. SMH, okay. Okay, double check everything. Oh yeah, we can also do this too. H should allow inviting. Marketer Academy. Onward. You use your phone to invite Donna to hang out with you. 2 of you will be spending some time together. What will happen? Word has it that today's market is the biggest one in a while. You agreed to meet at the alleyway's entrance, and you spotted Donna right away. So, what's next? Let's start the place that sells food first. You and Donna are surrounded by 100 voices, all hawking their wares. Let's say hairs. A booming pastry vendor cuts through the noise. You wander over. He's selling pineapple cakes. After tasting one, you can't resist buying a small bag to share. Next to it, a flute player is selling honey that makes love eternal. You're intrigued. It turns out to be nothing but ordinary syrup, both in quality and price. Let's just buy one to try, Donna says. Takes a jar. While shopping, Donna bargains with the merchants. She wins a few discounts gracefully. She's not just buying for herself, she buys for you too. So, what's next? There's an event you can join the game, right? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, just normal. You decide to try your luck at the market's game area because every participant gets a chance at a raffle. At the dart booth, you and Donna each grab 5 darts. The first 4 darts almost hit the bullseye. You can't help but feel a bit nervous as you get ready to throw the last one. Donna leads in and whispers softly, "Good luck." With a bag full of prizes in hand, the 2 of you continue exploring the market happily. And takes out a What? Donna takes out a beautifully wrapped gift she had secretly picked out earlier at the market. You open surprise right then and there. It's just a little something you'd mentioned to her a long time ago. You thank Donna so profusely that she looks very embarrassed. You almost wish you could rent out the whole street just to walk in with her again. Though of course, you know it'll take a lot more work to make that dream real. Before you realize it, time has gone by. You made some great memories with Donna. And now, send a gift.
これ本当にくれるの？もちろんすっごく嬉しいよ。むしろ嬉しすぎて、いや、うまく言葉が出てこなくて。魔王さん、私たちよろず配達に投資し来てくれたのね。会えて嬉しいわ。
Okay. High energy hype. It's an orange one that could actually match with Fuyuka. Okay, double check the last few things. Proving Ground didn't reset it. I didn't. Weak roll lever. Boss Blitz is Boss Blitz. That one resets at the end of the month, so we don't have to worry about that one. Let's just do these first. Because we're gonna need these for upgrading Donna skills. And also Chitose skills, they both use the same thing. Nort. Oh, we use 13 because it has the unique disc. It is wild how much damage Spring Sea Cronus just does with that skill. Now imagine if a boss that can line up all the attacks. It'd be wild. Okay, after this, we can leave Sora'ing. We could do like a couple more singles. We really shouldn't. We should stop. Yeah, let's stop. Let's stop pulling. Pulling is too much. We have like no restraint in this game for pulling. why is this in triple? To my dearest. Always entrusted our feelings to the written word. And today, another letter starts its journey to someone special. Slip this inside. There. Now, how do I actually get it delivered? Shit. That envelope holds far more than paper. It carries the sender's heart and soul. Whose letter is this? Lying here all crumpled up. Spanning distance and time, no matter the era, letters have always had the power to connect us. The paper may fade, but the feelings inked upon it remain as vivid as ever. And so, today, the girl sets out to... glad we're in the van again. A delivery commission. Right, we'll be sorting mail and packages too. We're heading over to help post haste. Talk about luck. Job falling right into our laps. We've got Alicia to thank for this. Easy as the client, actually, and just pass the message along. Didn't really do much. No, it's all thanks to the boss's connections. With this gig, we'd be... I don't even want to think about it. You really have less than 100 towards our name? Stop rubbing salt in the wound. We don't get paid soon. We'll be starving on the streets. No, I won't let that happen. That's the spirit. Starving isn't really my style either. Let's get this job everything we got. Only Dora grew in trees. Welcome to Post Haste's New Star Guild. I'm Donna. I lead the crew, well, more or less. No need for formalities. Just call me Donna. Nice to meet you, Donna. So you're the famous Alicia. Prissy and Teresa told me all about you. They say you're brilliant and totally dependable. Huh? That's what they said? Of course, Boss is wise and trustworthy. Boss knows everything. Leave it to her, and this mess will be fixed in a flash too. Mess? What happened? Okay, not a mess, but we hit a snag. Pretty big one. It started last week. I was on a delivery run. Flashback. Hup. Here we go. Good pace. Keep this up and I should be able to finish my rounds and get back to Port Bell by sundown. Go me! Another full power day. Huh? What's that? What letter is this? Lying here all crumpled up. Sun's bleached the envelope white. Faded. The address is a blur too. Huh? Something hard's inside. Sure you dropped it here? Someone's approaching. Of course, I inherited my mom's memory. Trust me. If that were true, we wouldn't have lost it. We're here for the treasure, not to clean up your mess. Hey, you! Me? What's up? Seen no letter around here? It has something hard inside. Who are you guys? We're pro-treasure, letter hunters. Yeah, just kind-hearted trekkers delivering mail. Sketchy. I'd know them if they were in the hit biz. Nope, haven't haven't seen it. For real? Fine. Forget it. You moron. Ma's memory my ass. What that envelope had to loot? You're definitely thieves. Guess post-haste will hold on to this for safekeeping. Here, this is the letter. It's ancient. It'll look like it's gonna disintegrate if I so much as breathe on it. Does it say Port Bellin? The only other legible part is the surname Howard. As you can see, the sender's details are too damaged to read. Not even return it to its source. Poor little lost letter. Someone may still be waiting for this. We really want to get it to them if we can just figure out who they are. I see. This mission isn't delivery. It's about tracking down the recipient. Hold on. That doesn't add up. Most days processed on a mail daily. Legible addresses can't be rare. Why hire us specifically for this one? If I ask, there's something else going on? Something besides the letter? Huh? How'd you know? Nothing getting past boss. Something else? And here I thought this was just a happy let's find the recipient adventure. Guess not. To be honest, we get letters with unknown recipients all the time. Usually the three of us can handle it no problem. However, a letter-snatching monster has recently surfaced in Port Bellin. A letter-snatching monster? Yeah, none of the past trackers dares take delivery jobs anymore. Outcome's unfortunate. Trackers used to help with deliveries on their way, but they are too terrified of the monster to do that now. All the rejected letters are piling at our doorstep. I get it. Delivery run means risking a monster fight. A monster hunting costs way more than sound delivery fee. Not worth it. Normally, I'd never say no to more business, but there's no way just 3 of us can handle this backlog. Can manage this backlog. I understand perfectly. Living expenses, guild funds, equipment upgrades. We have to seize this chance as much as possible before the well runs dry. Thanks, Iris. Alright, 2 things on the agenda. First, check out that mystery letter. Second, help clear the backlog from the monster panic. Got the picture? Now? How about we split up to cover more ground? Good call. We'll get way more done if we split up. Here's the plan. 3 teams, sorting, delivery, and tracking down that recipient. Frisia, Noya, you're on sorting duty. Understood. Copy that. Arias, Teresa, think you can handle the deliveries? I'll do my best. Express delivery coming through. Finally, Amber and I will hunt down our mystery recipient. Got it. As for you, Alicia, feel free to jump in wherever you want. That's why you have 3 choices. Where should I lend a hand? I think searching would be the correct, like, they're all fine answers. It's just like in our version of like what our character would do. As definitely we would go ask around. I'll join the search team. More people asking around means better intel. Thanks. Let's get to it. Do these all have separate rewards? Pog. Maybe that's why this isn't shorter. We scoured the city for the Howard mentioned in the envelope, but... nothing. Any luck, Amber? Nobody knows a Howard. I've had this for ages with nothing to show for it. Maybe we need a different angle. True enough. How about we... Hungry. Alright, it's lunchtime. Let's grab a bite nearby. Don't be shy. It's on me today. Well, we have like no money anyway, so... Lorias? Hot dog. Hot dog. Yum. This one is a pack sandwich. Delicious. Wait, Donna, are you sure you're paying? That's fine. Don't worry, my wallet's got a little extra padding this month. Besides, I have been dying to see what kind of boss has Frisia and Teresa, so head over heels. Head over heels? sorry, a slight exaggeration on my part. Here, have some water. Thanks. You really caught me off guard. But seriously, they trust you so much. That's why I want to know what you were really like. Now that we've actually met and worked together, I get it. You're definitely someone they can count on, boss. We've even known each other long. What makes you so certain? It's how you handle your work. And you're sincere, you give helpful advice. I can tell you put your heart into everything you do. Also, you have this calming presence. You're just so dependable. It makes people want to be around you. To rely on you. Precise, Donna. I do feel safe when boss is around. I am the leader of postings, after all. You're the leader? Didn't realize that, actually. I don't think I'm doing anything special. Just feels normal to me. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Guess I really need to step up my game. Don't think you have anything to worry about. Risha and Teresa are proud of you. They're always singing your praises to me. Praises? Me? Wait, what exactly did they say? Aside from deliveries, they mentioned how you manage finances and map out new routes. Basically that you're a reliable and capable partner. They also said that no matter how crazy things get, seeing your smile always lifts their spirits. Yeah, I've upset them by doing that before. Can't deny it. So, that's what they really think of me, huh? Has it always been just the three of you running post-haste? Yeah. But I was working as a courier tracker long before business existed. You're doing this alone? What made you decide to become a courier in the first place? Reality. Courier commissions pay next to nothing. That's how most trackers see it. Find the monolith, wish for artifacts, cash out. It's simple math. That's where the real money is. Which is exactly why the Tracker Association used to have mountains of letters piling up that nobody wanted to touch. But once you witness the power a letter brings, you realize what a tragedy it is when messages are not delivered. Power a letter brings. Exactly. Sometimes letters save lives. Save lives? That's why I chose this life. I want to deliver as many of those life-saving letters as I possibly could. So, getting to this point was quite the journey. Hi there. Are you Mr. Pete? Got a letter for you, and a package too. Right to my doorstep? Thanks a bunch. No problem. If you got a letter to send, you know who to find. I realized folks were thrilled when I delivered other items along with their mail, so I started taking all kinds of requests, and business just took off. It wasn't a fortune, but I finally started turning a profit. Morning milk delivery, leaving right here for ya. Thanks, Donna. Would you handle these client letters for us too? Slowly but surely, word got around that I was reliable, and the commission started pouring in. To speed things up, I started hunting for shortcuts and nearly got myself into big trouble. Big trouble? Weird. I should be out of the woods if I just walk straight. Why does it feel like I'm going in circles? Don't tell me. I'm lost. It's gonna be dark soon. Starving. Thought this would be a quick trip, so I didn't pack a thing to eat. Excuse me. Been watching you walk in circles. Feel lost? When just in the nick of time, I met Teresa. We never would have met if I hadn't gotten lost. Guess losing your way isn't always bad luck, huh? And Frisia? I just bumped into her during a delivery. I saw that giant axe yours. I think you're pretty handy in a fight. Yay. I'm Donna. We met once in the market, remember? I have a vague recollection. Nice to meet you. I am Frisia. Any plan for later? If not, I'm heading to Filet. Can I hire you as my bodyguard? Even after the commission, she looked so weighed down, I couldn't just leave her. So I asked her to tag along. Told her to treat her like a vacation. So that's how she joined. And that's the story. Three of us found each other and post-haste was born. If I were still on my own, I'd probably just be wandering aimlessly somewhere. No way I'd have the life I do now. Waking up together, grabbing a bite, tackling a day's work side by side, and having dinner together at night. What else can I ask for? Same for us. Oh, now it's the ghosts of everybody else. We just like meet up together every day. Share worries as well as joy. I love everyone in New Star too. That sounds wonderful. Gotta admit, I'm a little jealous. Boss is also a part of New Star. I haven't been with the guild for very long, remember? You built that trust and friendship way before I showed up. I don't have memories, which means I don't really have a past. So I envy you for that kind of bond. One that's forged over time. Plus, hang in there. Your bond with everyone is only going to get stronger from here on out, boss. As long as you care about each other, these connections aren't going anywhere. What? 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 No matter the distance or how much time passes, that keeps people connected. It's like how a letter ties two hearts together, even when they're apart. See? Didn't this letter bring us closer together, boss? I hope we can stay friends for a long time. You have like an Arona face. That's what it feels like. You have like that very Arona-like face. Like Arona-like expressions. Fair point. Thanks, I needed to hear that. Don't mention it. Alright then, let's hit the road again. Hang on, I was thinking, what if the address isn't a home, but a shop the recipient visits often? It's possible. Trying to find a private residence in a new city is tough, but a shop? It's much easier to track down. That's what it's for. That is a long line. If you're handing a letter to a tracker who doesn't know the area, using a landmark or a store as the drop-off point gives them a way better shot at finding it. Great idea. Let's ask around the local shops. Excuse me. Table for 3. Sorry, but we're absolutely packed right now. Could you please wait in line? We're not here to eat. Wow, look at this place. It's jumping today. The seafood platter is seriously to die for. No, it's usually not this crazy. It just happens to be busy today. Why do we put that accent for this character? That kind of feels kind of rude. But we're gonna keep going anyways. Sorry to bother you while you're in the weeds like this. But do you happen to know a Howard? You got a letter for him. She's good. Yeah, dealing with the strangers is just second nature to her. Howard. I know most of the regulars by name. But that one draws a blank. Sorry. Alright. Thanks anyway. Howard? Rings a bell, but I can't place it. I've been sitting shop here for ages. Never heard of Howard. Bill app. Time skip. Blowout sale, buy 2 get 1 free. Don't miss out. Looking for trucker gear? You come to the right place. Best prices and value in town. Actually, we're asking about... Oh, it's Howard. Now there's a blast from the past. You know him? The Howards were legendary smiths. I used to stock their gear all the time. You know where to find them now? Rumor says their heir ran off to be a trekker. I think his son took over the business. They might still be at it, just not under the Howard name. Yes, boss, Amber. Jackpot. A helpful clue, knowing the background narrows the search. Let's get back to post station and meet everyone. Going by the intel we gathered, this has to be Howard's place. Incredible! You actually tracked down the address? Good thing Frisia managed to borrow those files off the archives. Finding the info on Howard and the mountain records was all thanks to Noya's shop eye. It looks like the equipment shop called Howard shut down, and a few years later another one called Justin opened. The matches Teresa's map perfectly. Good thing Iris spotted it, or we would have missed it completely. The map is pretty ancient after all. Good work, everyone. It's getting late though. Let's handle the delivery tomorrow. You've all worked so hard, and it calls for a reward. I whipped up a feast. Dig in and eat as much as you want. Well, let's look up the sky for another time skip for the fourth time. Sleepwear Amber. Sleepwear Noya did. Noya's very casual. Ugh, I'm stuffed. Getting another bite. And they're all fed. We're all fueled up for tomorrow. Huh? Donna? Where's she wandering off to this late? Oh, boss. Did I wake you? I was still up. Strange, I'm not sleepy at all. Same here. I had so much fun tonight. Maybe I'm too excited to sleep. The cook was incredible. I'm making all that at once. It must have been exhausting. Not at all. It felt like my family suddenly got a whole lot bigger. I loved every second of it. I loved having everyone together, loud and lively. Like I said earlier, back at the start, it was just me alone. My own. There was no way to finish all the deliveries in one run. I just split the routes and take them day by day. Looking back, I have no idea how I managed. Just thinking about it gives me a headache. Right? Then Feezy and Teresa came along, and we started post-haste. Now there's so much more we can achieve. Though worries and joys alike, we stand together. Through worries and joys alike, we stand together. I'm so happy these days, it actually scares me a little. I don't ever want to be alone again. Donna? Whoops, that sounded kind of weird, huh? I didn't mean anything deep by it, it's just... Look, the workload keeps piling up. That is a Rona face right there. That wasn't a Rona face right there. One person definitely can't deliver all, right? So what I meant was, flying solo isn't an option anymore. Nope, absolutely not. Anyway, gotta get up early tomorrow, so I'm off to bed. Night-night, boss. Good night. What was that strange feeling just now? For a split second, Donna looked like a child on the verge of tears. I don't ever want to be alone again. I don't ever want to be alone again, huh? We'll like do the other two like off stream. This will be like the canon route for what we're doing on here. This is Mr. Howard's place. Look at the size of this house. Oh my god, says this is definitely the spot. building looks ancient. It's been standing for a long time. Is that right, Frisia? Correct. The address has remained the same over the years. Donna mentioned that a family of artisans has resided here for generations. My research matches Teresa's map perfectly. This is the place. Donna, is something on her mind? Oh, Teresa! Remember that little favor I asked you for earlier? Oh, sorry. Oh, Teresa, remember that little favor I asked you for earlier? It is a hunch, but better safe than sorry. Got it, meow. When you get a hunch, you're usually spot on. I'm off then. Huh? What exactly did you send Teresa do? That's a trade secret. Time to switch into business mode. Deep breath. Who's there? What's all the racket outside my door? Huh? What's going on? What's the crowd? I'm not running a show here. You got the wrong house. Apologies for the intrusion. We're from Post Haste. We're here to deliver a letter. Is Mr. Howard in? Howard? Never heard of him. Got the wrong place. Please leave. All due respect, the address is correct. I checked the archives myself. This residence is listed under Mr. Howard. Look, I'm telling you, you've got it wrong. Leave. Box that. I want it shut. Please, just hear us out. She jammed her foot in the door? Tension spiking. Kinda like picks up our place for Le Tyrant, for our character about. I don't know the story behind this letter, but I know it's crossed years and miles to get to this doorstep. Out in the wilds, things get lost, stolen, or deliveries just get abandoned. It happens. But thanks to the wandering trekkers, even though the journey is deadly, brave souls risk everything to make sure messages like this get through. At Post Haste, we carry that same pride. We see this duty through no matter what, and this letter represents that promise. It's someone's heartfelt message, entrusted to us. That makes it precious. But if Mr. Howard isn't in, we can come back tomorrow. We won't give up that easily. Sorry for the trouble. Ugh. Fine. Alright, you win. Sorry, it's me. It's me! It's me! Sorry, it's me, Justin Howard. As I'm the owner, the only living here, I guess I'm who you're looking for. In that case, Mr. Howard, we have a letter for you. Please sign right here. It's finally here, after all this time. Whatever. It doesn't matter now. Delivery confirmed. That was kind of different from what I expected. Huh? How did you think I was gonna go, Iris? If I waited that long for a response, surely I'd be happier to finally hold it in my hands. He didn't look thrilled. Everyone has their own story. You never know how a recipient might react. Anyway, job done. Let's head back to Post Haste. Where's Teresa? He isn't back yet. She's tying up a few loose ends, so let's get a head start on lunch without her. That's also a Nerona face right there. Huh? So, we're just closing the commission like this? Well, the later made it to a destination, in that sense, yeah. I'd say we technically fulfilled the request. Technically, but... Seems like nobody's fully convinced, and Mr. Howard's reaction was definitely off. It's finally here, after all this time. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. The sender's name was illegible, yet Howard didn't even blink. He must have recognized it instantly. He got the letter he was expecting, but he looked so conflicted. Why? Come to think of it, what exactly did Donna and Teresa do? Did Donna have Teresa do? It's taking her a while. Hey! Earth the boss! Whoa, don't sneak up on me. Why, 1,000-yard stare. You okay? I just asked what you want for lunch, and you completely tuned me out. Sorry, I just lost in thought. I didn't hear you. Still hung up on that letter? Yeah. Relax, Teresa's already on the case. Teresa? Wait, is that the favor you asked of her? Bingo! I got her staking out Mr. Howard's place from a distance. Huh? Was this stakeout really necessary? Well, Stasis is about more than just dropping off envelopes to the right address. We would need to make sure the sender's feelings actually reach the person. Something clearly happened to that family in the past. The Howards were legendary smiths. He used to stock their gear all the time. You know where to find them now? A rumor says they ran up to be a trekker. I think his son took over the business? They might still be at it, just not under the Howard name. If the Howards are the famous, their address shouldn't be a secret. Delivering a single letter shouldn't be this hard. And yet, that letter was left drifting in the wind for so long. I get the feeling this is more complicated than it looks. So, I asked Teresa to keep a watch from the shadows, just to prevent a worst-case scenario. Worst-case scenario? Like, what? A letter... I'm worried that Mr. Howard might just throw it away. We've seen that happen before, and we freeze ya. But why? Doesn't a courier duty end the second the package is delivered? Arse has a point. Once he accepts it, whatever happens next is not possibly his conscience. Yeah, technically speaking, sure. But what if it's a final message from a long-lost relative? If he throws it away, then he realizes a mistake when it's too late. Wouldn't that be tragic? Donna? It's only hypothetical. That's exactly why I have Teresa playing the spy. Disaster! What's wrong? Deep breaths. Take your time. The letter... Letter? What about it? It's gone! What? What? Nani? Letter Thief Encounter. How many battles are those? 2 battles? After all this time, perhaps some things are better left buried. He stares at the envelope weighing in his hand. Amtrex had given him a relic, a letter weathered by decades of silence. This is surely from the one I've tried to cast out of my mind. I don't even need to open it to know who it is. Reading it will only tear open old wounds. But I can't seem to just toss it away. What a burden. Only someone would just take this thing off my hands. It is as if the universe hears his wish. Letter? It's... gone? Teresa, walk us through what happened. As you requested, Donna, we staked out the place and kept an eye on Mr. Howard for a bit. Mr. Howard went inside. He was holding the envelope, so Donna's delivery was a success. But he didn't open it. He just left it on the windowsill. I hope he didn't trash it. SMH. No. Job's not done. Can't snooze now. I've been way up way too late. all these commissions lately. No, gotta stay awake. Gah! What? What's happening? What was that noise? Did I seriously fall asleep? Right, the letter. Oh, there was a large hole left in the tightly shut window, and the letter on the sill had vanished into thin air. What just happened? Is Mr. Howard okay? Wait up, Cap! You're going way too fast! But Stalin, we gotta move before someone else swipes the letters. Letters? I saw that group sprinting towards the harbor. Something about them fell off. But I was worried about Mr. Howard. By the time I checked on him and looked back, I'd lost them. At least he looked unscathed. Right, well, that's a relief. Teresa, you notice a girl with them? Wearing a bandana, carrying a huge pack? Yeah, I did. With this giant bag, it was practically her size. I knew it. Has to be them. Same crew from the other day looking for the letter. Hey, you. You're finally awake. What's up? Say no letter around here. It has something hard inside. They claimed they were volunteer couriers just like us. That was clearly a lie. They were scoundrels planning to steal the letter all along. Alright, if I'd paid closer attention, none of this would have happened. Hey, it's okay. Panicking won't fix anything. We need a plan. First order of business, tracking down those letter thieves. Wait, you aren't seriously planning to fight them, are you? They even broke windows to force their way in. Are they a bit dangerous? Post haste has one job, getting every single letter safely into the recipient's hands. Even when people are miles apart, a letter keeps that connection alive. When someone writes a letter, they're pouring their heart out on paper. I swear in my name as a courier, I will retrieve that important letter. I will get it back and deliver it properly. Donna. Besides, if it gets out that post haste lost letter in Port Bellin, our brand is toast. Handle all the local deliveries now. I can't have people doubting our competence. On behalf of Post Haste, I had to fix this. I'm with you. As am I. Stealing private letters is simply unforgivable. That said, this wasn't part of the deal. Tell you what, Post Haste will hunt down thieves. New Star stays here and sorts the backlog. Sound fair? Don't be a stranger. If you're manhunting, you'll need all the help you can get. Our contract is to assist the Post Haste work. If retrieving a lost letter counts as a duty, then technically we're obligated to help. But it could get messy. I shouldn't drag your whole guild into this. I'm better at punishing bad guys. We're all on board. Let's do this together. You guys... Since you put it that way, I'll take you up on that offer. Alright, it's decided. Let's go catch some thieves. Looking up the sky for the 7th time. Dawn and Teresa said one of the thieves was a girl with a backpacker's size, right? Wait, that rings a bell. I've seen a girl like that. Where was it again? Gah! Sorry. You alright? Hey, where are you going? You almost knocked my gear everywhere. Much obliged for paving the way. You have to forgive our uninvited entrance. Just shut it. Guys, cheer me out. I just looked at an old treasure map. Let's go now. This time we'll definitely come back here rich. It's you, from Hexhorn Hill, Wales Island. Ah, that face! I know that mug! Boss, what's wrong? It's her! So you really are the culprit. Culprit? What does that mean? Huh? Boss? Do you know this person? Long story short, we have a history. Why'd you steal a letter? I was like, just give it to us straight. Why did you steal a letter? A letter? Hey, you over there, we met, right? We are delivering letters for free. That's right, just help me out. Besides, I'm a tracker traversing the continent for legendary treasure. A woman of grand ambition. Not like those petty thieves, mind you. Wow, Cap, you're so cool! My bag's nearly full. You must have been taking on many jobs. But we've never heard of you guys. Even though we are in the same line of work. Boss, I just picked this letter. Is there any room left in your bag? You moron! Shut the... Picked up? So you weren't actually hired to deliver to them? Well, I guess the jig's up. Yeah, you're right. The letters in my bag are tickets to treasure. Legend says the treasure map hidden inside an old envelope just like that one. We've been busting our humps searching everywhere for a lead like this. You call it stealing. Don't make me laugh. In the treasure hunting biz, the only rule is finders keepers. We found it, so it's ours. I'm not handing it over to anyone. Incorrect. The letter belongs to the person it's addressed to. No stranger has the right to take it. No exceptions. You stole more than paper. You stole someone's heart and soul. Heart and soul? Look at this tired thing. It was clearly tossed out because nobody wanted it. If it's trash, it's up for grabs. Hey, wait a minute. Oh wait, is that? This... That was... Hey, wait a minute, why are you making how I speak? You're stealing my whole brand image. Enough talk. I shall let my reason's edge communicate the rest. This duel will settle our dispute and cleanse your sins right here and now. A bunch of spirits and also people. Thing is, even less he is stunner. It just freezes going on rampage, sure. Gotta stint to win after all. Rampage mode. Yeah, we really just got rampage mode. That guy in the background there is just like stuck there forever, like permanently affixed as a statue. Monster did it. Ha! Oh god, she really is going berserk mode. Well, hey, wait, stop! You nuts? Whatever from the accent, dead meat. Oh, quite the show. That Lento over there. Huh? I know that uniform. Hand over the letter in your bag. Now. Crap, the treasure map inside is mine. You're not taking it. You know, that's just a hoax, right? What? Hello everyone, I'm Leafia, from the Trekker Association. I'm a surveyor for the Sea Wakers, but I handle general exploration too. You seem like the kind of lazy boys like that. All the uniform, I figured the Trekker Association sent someone. Spot on. Speaking of which, I've heard plenty about you and your crew, Tyrant. Screw the stories, back up to the hoax part. What do you mean? Trekker Association looked into those treasure map rumors about 2 years back. We never found a credible source or any evidence, so you wrote off as a hoax. Huh? That explains why Port Bellin is covered in these vintage-looking letters. It's gotta be because the other trekkers are also fighting over the maps inside them. Letters? Port Bellin? Wait, do you think that letter-stealing monster dropped them? At a closer look, they look worn out. Perhaps because they've been torn and bitten, stung by rain and mud splatters. What? So we've been breaking our backs collecting trash some monster spat out? And you was guarding the pile from other trekkers in my life? Collecting? You mean you didn't smash windows to steal one? Smashed windows? No way! We found these lying on the ground all over the city, I swear! Besides, if we were gonna pull a heist, we'd go for something way more legendary than letters. Speaking of which, we got lots of obsessed with a single letter. I thought you were rival hunters trying to beat us to the treasure. We're with Posties. We're investigating a delivered letter that was stolen during a break-in. If you are not the culprits, then please accept my sincerest apologies for my behavior. So we got beat up for absolutely nothing? Afterward, hoping to earn some quick cash, the treasure hunters take a commission from Leafia to properly deliver the letters they found. However, even after searching through her bag, the letter addressed to Howard is nowhere to be found. Oh, what a mood. We're home! Whoa! Look at this table! Actually buried 11 letters. We haven't delivered any mail today. I cleared the batch over there. Drop-offs are local. If we hustle, we can still make it. With all hands on deck, we'll wipe out this pile before sundown. While you guys are on your runs, I'll stay here. Keep sorting, and get dinner started. I know it's been a long day, but I need everyone's help on this. Leave it to me. We can keep going all day. Isn't there still a massive amount of sorting left? Can Donna really handle all of that on her own? I'll say nope, yeah. I'll help you sort, Donna. Thank you, boss. Alright, team. Let's get moving. Burp. So worried about that letter? Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to bring the mood down. You plan to keep on looking for it? Or were you so behind schedule after that monster attack? As a leader, piling even more work on everyone. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. The trail's gone cold. We might have lost Mr. Howard's letter for good. And we have so many other deliveries waiting. Boss, what's the right call here? From a purely practical standpoint, we should prioritize the jobs we know we can actually finish. Right? Leader's supposed to make the rational choice. Deep down, I know that. But knowing the logic doesn't make it any easier to accept. Yeah. No matter what I tell myself, I just can't let it go. The letter's still there. Untouched. Why are you so hung up on this one letter, Donna? It's really beating you up. You've really been looking after me lately, boss. I guess I owe you the truth. Thing is, my own life was saved by a letter. Saved by letter? Oh, that's okay. My parents died when I was really little, and after that, I just got sheltered from one relative to the next. I don't blame them. Having some random kid showing up begging, please make me part of the family. It's just a burden on anyone. Even back then, I figured out pretty quickly. No matter where I stayed, I'd always just be the outsider. I don't ever want to be alone again. That's what she meant. She's been through so much. To avoid getting tossed aside, I watched everyone constantly, shape-shifting to whatever they wanted to be. That's why I started losing track of who I really was. It found me. A letter from my parents. Huh? Eh? It gave me quite a shock too. Turns out they mailed it while they were still alive, but never reached me. Right after sending it, they died in an accident. And since I kept bouncing between relatives, it was never delivered to the right address. Then, how did I finally find you? It was the courier. He refused to give up the search for years. Years? Incredible, isn't it? I owe that courier everything. I'm only standing here today because that letter was delivered to me. The pages are filled with their love, with affections. Donna, we love you. Realizing I was actually deeply loved by someone. It saved my life. You see, so glad the letter found its way to you. That's why I decided to become a courier. I want to help people by delivering their sentiment. Maybe I can save someone too, just like how that courier saved me. That explains why you're so desperate for the recipient to read their letter. Yeah, it's tragic when feelings vanish without ever being heard, and I do not wish for regrets upon the recipient. But in the end, that's just me projecting. Bringing personal emotions to the work is wrong. And later post-haste. I need to make decisions that are best for the business. Sometimes, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we can call it your conviction. Conviction? Yeah, only a leader with conviction is worth following. It's the compass that sets direction. If that compass is off, the whole team gets lost. Deep down, you've already known exactly where you want to go, haven't you? Well, don't stop hesitating. Hold your head high and lead your team toward that goal. The leader's first duty is to show the way, after all. Show the way? You're right. If I keep wavering like this, Freezy and Teresa will just worry even more. Exactly. Now that we have a destination, let's figure out how to get there. We hunt down the letter-stealing monster. I believe that's the key to fixing this whole mess. A letter-stealing monster? Wait, you think a monster smashed the window and grabbed her right off the table? Highly likely. And look. Even if the monster doesn't have Mr. Howard's letter, stopping it can relieve the delivery backlogs. That frees up your schedule to investigate properly, right? I see. It actually makes sense. We'd clear the post-haste backlog, fix the logistics mess in Port Bellin, and potentially find a letter to put my mind at ease. You really lived up to your reputation as a tyrant, killing two birds with one stone. Just how greedy are you? I heard everything. Now the decision's made, let us devise a plan to track down this beast together. Teresa? And Frisia too? Now, how much are you two here? Maybe about the part about bringing personal emotion to work is wrong. That was ages ago! Why didn't you say something when you got back? My apologies. It seemed you were in a serious conversation with boss. I thought it'd be rude to interrupt. You saw me worrying like I just died of embarrassment. There's no need. Don't we eat, live, and work together already? We should share our worries too. Indeed, Teresa and I both wish to be of help to you, Donna. Please allow us to share the burden. Teresa? Tricia? Don't forget about us. New Star Guild can handle the sorting deliveries for now. We want pretty efficient, so rest easy. You Corey just focus on hunting down that monster. You know Port Bellin, you'll find it faster. Looks like everyone's on the same page. So, leader of Post Haste, what's the call? Look at the clouds for the 10th time. Hey, outfit on. My, oh my, it's been a while since I slipped into this outfit. Good thing I've kept you in top shape, Domina. What about what I should do? But what I want to do, right? You really know the quickest way to a girl's heart, don't you, Tyrant? It's time to say goodbye to the old Donna, the one who always looked for the right answer and played the good girl. No more hesitation. I'm going to follow my own heart. Because now, you're the best and strongest partners in the world. Ta-da! Morning, Donna. Whoa, what's with that outfit? Stylish. If I just sat in the office all day, I wouldn't be much of a courier, would I? Now that the monsters are blocking the mail routes, it's time for this courier to show what she's really made of. Whoa, it's been ages since I saw Donna in this outfit. So cool. Donna, you look adorable. Pesky monsters. They've caused everyone so much trouble. Now they've really ticked me off. For the peace of Port Bellin, for the hearts of every sender, Operation Find the Stray Letters, commence! It's great to see Donna so fired up, but how exactly are we supposed to find the monster that steals letters in the first place? Operation Gordon Kernel. By the way, I'm wondering why that monster is so obsessed with letters of all things. The evidence points to a simple reason. Nest building. Whoa! Leafa, how long have you been here? It's the moment you arrived at the port. After all, our objectives align. I take it you're also tracking this letter-stealing monster? Correct. Investigating Gale Owl is the entire reason I came to Port Bellin. Gale Owl? What's the monster's name? Well, that's a name, more code designation from the Checker Association. Monsters don't name themselves, but without a label, records and research become impossible. Gale Owl is a migratory avian monster. It moves nests frequently to evade predators, get intelligent behavior. And the recent migration cycle brought it to Port Bellin. They identified letters as premium nesting material, hence the theft. A nest made of letters? I'm trying to picture that, but it's weird. Apparently, it loves the texture. And to build a proper nest, it needs a massive resupply. Since envelopes contain multiple sheets, perhaps stealing letters is the most efficient way to gather resources. What a nuisance. Does it have any other habits we should know about? It's cunning. Records show plenty of cases where they flew into private homes to snatch valuables. Into people's homes? If that's true, then Mr. Howard's letter... highly likely to be resting that Gale Owl's nest right now. Question is, how do we find it? It's raiding Port Bellin. The nest must be somewhere nearby, no? Bellin is one of the biggest hubs on the continent. Nearby, it still leaves us a huge area to cover. Any way to narrow it down? I have a plan. Would you care to test it out? Coo. How's that? Pitch is off. Next. Hoot toot toot. Hoot toot. Click clack. Click clack. Mommy, look. What are they doing? Stairs, sweetie, keep walking. It'll work. If we keep this up, they'll say spread into one of your end. If it doesn't show up soon. Regrettable. The sign of the target. Auditory memory should have drawn it out, in theory. Apparently, it's not working. This gal, you said this gal looks like, well, no. But you guys are cycling through every random bird noise in the book. Just assume that it sounds like an owl just because it looks like one. You have to test every variable to be safe. Walking like a true scholar. So rigorous. If it didn't work, is there another way? Oh, if it didn't work, there's another way? Wait, got it. We want to lure a letter thief, why don't we just use a letter as bait? The logical deduction. We actually attempted that before, but we failed. The owl's too fast. Once it grabs the bait, we lose it before we can track it to the nest. That's why I suggested the calls, hoping we're Lord's guard. Well, the key is just not to lose sight of it, right? In that case, I've got a plan. Leave it to me. Ta-da! Ta-da! My special corn kernel letter is ready for action. Special corn kernel letter? You stuffed the envelope with grain for... I see. Clever. Yeah, Teresa always has a unique way of solving things. Wait, is everyone following this? Even you, Donna? Oh, sorry. Wait, is everyone following this? Even you, Donna? Please, yeah, take a look. Also look right here, at the bottom corner. Corner? Ah, a small puncture. I get it now. Haha, finally. The idea is that the corn will fall out of the letter and leave a nice little trail for us to follow straight to its hideout. We're running out of breath. Even if we cannot reach Gallo's speed, we can still locate his nest. Brilliant, Teresa. I never would have conceived such a plan. There is one flaw though. We can fly over obstacles that we can't. If the truck crosses the dead end or a wall. Yawn. SMH. Correct. In the terrain around Port Village Complex, we are highly likely to encounter impassable routes. Even if we follow the trail, the path could easily be cut off halfway. No sweat. You can leave navigation to me. Boss, leave the pathfinder to me. As the post-haste leader, I guarantee it. Understood. Let's give it a shot. We've laid out plenty of bait letters. Do you truly believe it will come? Patient, you too. My dad always said, once a trap is laid, patience is the hunter's strongest weapon. Wait, I hear wings flapping. Hoot, hoot. Hoo, hoo, gah. Hoo, hoo, gah. Oh, so that's just active vocalization. Let me record that data. No time for notes. Galo was already taking the bait. Alright, the chase is on! And the colonel, over there. But it's dead end. I'm going ahead. Don't look just love for corn, watch my markers too. Tracer comes up the wall and darts across their tops, chasing the monster with cat-like agility. We certainly can't follow. Well, we certainly can't follow her up there. It's okay. We can take the long way around and find the next kernel. Ooh, running out of battery on our phone. Is this the special corn kill letter? It tossed the whole thing. Looks like it figured out a little trick. Trick that I gave credit for. This is nothing good. We're gonna lose the trail. You guys chasing that bird monster? It flew over there! The owner of the equipment shop? You're gonna take that thing down, right? Or We're counting on you, Checkers. I really appreciate it. Oh, looking for Teresa. She's already zoomed past here. Monster winner that way. Go get him, post-haste. Amazing, the whole town. Everyone is pointing the way for us. Everyone's pointing the way for us. Oh, stop it. You're gonna make me cry. Yeah, Koi, you're helping everyone like this. It's just the best. Agreed. We can't let them down. Let's pick up the pace and catch that thing. Meanwhile... Crap. It dropped the letter halfway. If I lose the trail now, this whole chase was for nothing. The letter's gone forever because I messed up. No. Think, Teresa. I have to find its nest. Being too close might spook it away from the nest entirely. Another way to mark it? Wait. This forest. Just my luck. In that case, time for a change of plans. Stop right there. Wait for me. Hoot, hoot, gah. Now. Tracer hurls a stone at a branch. Instantly, a deluge of overripe, rotting fruit rained down upon the Gale Owl. Gah. This forest is full of shrub shoe traps. Now you're covered in the stink of rotting fruit peels. My nose. Can't escape now. I'm taking you down. Everyone, Gale Owl's nest is right here. Huh? We circled all the way back to the seaside. Incredible work, Teresa. Those markers you left were a huge help. Leave the fighting to us. Boss, we wait your command. Roger that. Let's take down this monster and get Mr. Howard's letter back. Building a nest on the most scenic cape in Port Bellin. It certainly has good taste. You know, the people of Port Bellin Raid receive countless letters every single day. Can you guess why? Because they trust post-haste. It's because they trust post-haste. They believe we will deliver every single letter to its recipient. No letters left behind, no feelings unexpressed. That is why they entrust their letters to us. We should quickly check if our YouTube is still streaming properly too. Okay, yeah, still good. That trust. Those bombs can people through these letters. I'm taking it all back. Prepare yourself. It's time to beat up a burb. Gah. Boo-hoo, gah. Careful. Okay, we can't like hold them. Oh, you thought. What are under control? What is this Danmaku dodging pattern? Almost to the end. Hopefully I have enough battery life. God. It's down. We did it! Yay! Quick, let's check his nest. Whoa, this nest is way bigger than expected. It's actually spacious in here. Seems to use its saliva to glow letters that collect into a clump. You have to peel them apart. Ugh, it's gonna take forever. We take our time, you'll find it. He's just right. Let's split up and start digging. Blah. Since Mr. Howard's letter contains a hard object, I assumed it would be easier to distinguish. Can't find it all. Meow. Probably dismantled the whole nest. I've looked through this your entire sea of letters. And this for so long with no luck. Maybe it's just... No. Wait. This one. There's something hard inside. There's something hard inside. This has to be Howard's letter. Let me see. Yellowed envelope addressed to Howard. This is it. You're amazing, boss. You actually found it. It's great, Donna. Let's hurry and get to Mr. Howard. Make sure he actually reads it this time. You bet I will. Now then, what shall we do with the rest of these scattered letters? Just leave them here. Let's haul the whole lot back. We're delivering every last one. Right, we can start sorting them the minute we get back. Wow, you catch on quick, boss. Sounded like a pro already. But you sure you're up for more? It's a huge pile and half these envelopes are shredded. Every letter delivered, no matter the situation. That's the post-haste way, isn't it? We come this far, might as well see it through. Continue then. I don't know what we'd do without you guys. Having cleared the Gale Owl's nest, the post-haste bids were farewell to Leafia. With the precious letter finally secure, they set off for Howard's house. Deep breath. Okay, here goes. Hello, post-haste delivery. Mr. Howard, we have a letter for you. Well, it's you lot making all that racket. Thanks for the effort, I suppose. Wait. A letter? Why do you have it? Recovered it from a monster's nest and brought it back. Please accept it. A monster's nest? That sounds incredibly dangerous. You went all that trouble just to retrieve this? It's just a letter. If it was lost, let us stay lost. No need to risk your necks over it. I wouldn't have blamed you. Rain or shine? Even if it's stolen by monsters, we'll make sure every important letter is delivered, meow. That is the motto of Post-haste. Work is important, sure, but ideals only go so far. Look at you, all scraped up. Could have been killed. Not worth it. Grab a paper versus your lives. You're young. You need to get your priorities straight. Take better care of yourselves. With all due respect, sir, to me, the letter is more important. That's your attitude. I definitely can't accept this. Excuse me? Why not? Work so hard to retrieve it. Exactly. If I take it, you'll feel like heroes, won't you? You to yourselves, even if a monster steals the mail, we'll have to get it back at all costs. And next time, you'll make the same reckless decisions. Keep putting into the wilds with that mindset, and your luck will run out. If you die out there, have you thought about what that does to your families? Dad? Gun? An accident? You're lying! No! You're lying! Ideals are fine, but you only live once. You can't achieve anything if you're dead. I won't support this reckless game of courier you're playing. Please leave. Reckless game? I can't let this slide. Boss? Post-haste puts their lives on the line to deliver mail, yes, but don't mistake that for recklessness. You're right. You can't fulfill an ideal if you're dead, but knowing that is exactly why they are so strong. Since they promise to deliver every letter, they make it their business to survive, getting stronger, tougher, and staying safe. That is a part of the job. Precisely. Refuse to let anything stop us from completing a delivery. That's right. If something happened to us, the mail wouldn't get delivered, and that's not an option. Risa, you're right. Yes. Mr. Howard, maybe we do seem reckless to you. Maybe it looks like we're gambling with our lives, but... we aren't going down that easily. What do you mean? Distance can separate us, but the need to connect remains. The desire to bridge the gap is exactly why we write letters. But pouring your soul into paper means nothing if the message never arrives. Without a courier, all those feelings simply vanish into the void. The pay is terrible and the dangers are real, but that's no excuse to walk away. If the world lacks people to do this job, then we will step up. We refuse to fall until every last message is delivered safely. We will survive until whatever hell awaits. We'll survive whatever hell awaits us. We'll keep fighting. Why are you going so far for this? Because the letter once saved my life, delivering a message from the past to give me strength. And it made me who I am today. I'm dedicating my life to ensuring no letter goes undelivered, and no feeling goes unheard. I always figured trekkers were just reckless idiots with death wish. Exactly like that bastard of a father who wrote this. You recognize the sender? That's specifically signature style. The old man's handwriting. No doubt about it. I'd recognize that scroll anywhere. Business was slow back then, so he just up and left to become a trekker. A responsible old fool, abandoning a solid trade in pursuit of danger. He was out of his mind. Why do you still forge equipment for trekkers? Howard gears were known for combining durability with lightweight design. For trekkers facing a constant danger, that kind of reliability is a lifeline. You talked trash about the profession. You hung your sign back up and kept working for the forge. Why? Someone has to look out for those suicidal maniacs, don't they? Someone has to save their necks. Look, I know nobody needs trekkers. Everyone living safely in the cities with their artifacts owes that piece to them, one way or another. Some jobs in this world just have to get done. I want to help, so I make gear. My dad used to say that all the time. I guess I feel the same way. That's true. But you badmouth him so much, Meow. He abandoned his family without a word for that dangerous life, and we haven't heard a peep since. Who wouldn't be pissed off? Mr. Howard. Sorry I had to see that. Made a fool of myself. I'll take the letter. Really? I refuse to think you trekkers fought tooth and nail to recover, and my reputation as a smith who protects trekkers' lives wouldn't be worth a scrap. Thank you so much! He takes a tattered envelope from the girl and tears it open. A hard, round artifact tumbles out. This a rolled up ruler with markings? Looks handy, I guess, but why would the old man send me this kind of... Howard choked on his words, eyes glued to the letter. To my beloved son. Not sure if this will ever reach you, but I found a neat artifact I wanted you to have. It's called a tape measure. Figured it'd come in handy for sizing things up when you're crafting gear. You always dreamed of being a smith, but the shop started failing under my watch and I always felt like I let you down. I left the city to find work and raise money, but I was too ashamed to tell you the truth before I left. Please, forgive your old man's foolish pride. These days, I take trekker missions and sell my gear in the field. Even doing maintenance on the side, business is booming. So, just focus on honing your craft. Don't worry about money. I'm sending cash to your mother. I'll come home once I've saved up a bit more. When I do, I'd love for you to work on my gear. Much to ask? Till then, thank you for keeping my family name alive. What is this? What in the world? That left for the family? For me? That's why you became a trekker? You have to be kidding me. And I... all this time... Ugh. Thank you, Chief. Sorry. My father became a trekker from my dream. Yet I sat here hating him for all this time. How could I be so... empathetic? Don't say that. I think you've done amazing, Mr. Howard. Huh? Look at you. You became an incredible smith, didn't you? Your father's wish has already come true. He supported the dream of the son he loved, and you made it happen with your own hands. Thank you for bringing this to me. Because of this letter, I think I can finally take a few real steps forward. to my dearest you. We're home! Operation Find the Streetlight is a wrap. Another victory. Huh? New Star Guild. You do not look well. Boss, everyone, welcome back. What happened? You look like The Walking Dead. Not finished. Huh? I'm sorry. We took the job. We're not yet done. I underestimated the workload, but I'm more than I could do. I'm so sorry. Courier trackers are strong. Is that all? Don't sweat it. Look at that pile. You made significant progress since we left. Yep, for rookies, you're actually doing awesome. You guys. Actually, the pile just got bigger. One can guess ahead with these two. How are there more? No! Let's just say it's been a long day. Overtime. Confirmed. Don't worry, extra work means extra pay. Now then, let's divide and conquer. Now? You've been running around all day. Take a break first. No. Every minute counts. I want to see these lost letters delivered ASAP. Jesse confirm. Got one. Jesse confirm. It's over there. Teresa, you're up. Take this entire sector. Roger that. I'm off, meow. Ember, Misha, this batch is ready. Start the delivery run. Understood. Very well. I'm leaving. That's the last pile. Sorting complete. Thanks, boss. Once we group them by district, we can clear the whole backlog tomorrow. Through their collective effort, the chaotic mountain of mail shrinks in neat, orderly stacks. Victory is in sight. They sleepy. Well, this whole post-haste crew falling asleep. Can't blame them. They chased the letters down, fought a monster, and then came straight back to sort and deliver. They work so hard. They must really love what they do. I've definitely seen that passion firsthand these last few days. That Korea destination is intense. I don't know why, but that's actually kinda cool. It looks exhausting, but the work matters a lot. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, post-haste, delivery. Thinking about work even now. You've all earned this rest. Ooh, 10% battery. 10% battery remaining. Okay, we're gonna. We should be able to finish this chapter, and then we're not gonna do the character story. We're just gonna do that off stream. So goodbye to Port Bell and tomorrow. It was a hectic trip, but honestly, I had a blast. I also had a blast. Good morning, boss. What you up to? Morning, Donna. Just taking the view one last time, trying to burn into my memory. Gorgeous, right? This is actually my favorite spot for morning gazing. It really is. And this breeze is just enough to wake me up for my morning days. Do you sleep well? Like a log, now that the job's done, I'm recharged, refreshed, and back at 100%. But that also means the New Start Guild's contract is up. Getting it today, aren't you? Yeah, Aria says it's time to hit the road. Ah, what a bummer. You guys are total naturals at this Korea stuff. If you stuck around to help, I'd sleep way better at night. Please, we're the post-haste for mere amateurs. I'm just teasing, but seriously, even if it was just for a few days, I really enjoyed working with you all. I really enjoyed it too. Yeah, plus, watching you work made me realize something, boss. I've got a long way to go before I can call myself a real leader. There's so much more for me to learn. I have to push myself to be more like you, boss. Donna, you don't need to be like me. Huh? 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 There you go. Oh, that was better, huh? You have your own strengths. The Donna standing in front of me is already an incredible leader. Really? Think so? Remember what I told you? A leader without conviction won't have any followers. It was your conviction that pulled us through. Everyone followed you because they believed in you. Quit it, boss. You're way too good at flattery. Keep talking like that and you'll make me blush. This is the last time we'll be chatting like this, right, boss? Makes me feel kinda lonely. Donna. And terrible at goodbyes. Did I ever tell you? I used to drift place to place and never really had a home. Friendships, trust, connections. It always feels like they could vanish at any moment. I can't stop thinking about it. It makes me feel so alone. That's why I'm terrified post-haste will end up just like that too. I work myself to the bone just to keep us all together. Sorry, why am I getting so emotional? Somehow, I always end up spilling my guts talking to you, boss. Goodbyes happen. That sounds sad, but nothing in this world lasts forever. Yeah, I know. But we can write. Even if we're miles apart, know that I can still reach you. Even when people are miles apart, know that it keeps their connection alive. Isn't that right, Donna? As long as we have the power of letters, you'll never be alone. I am the courier here, you're the one teaching me about the power of letters. You got me. You're right, letters are the bridge that connects us all. Write to me anytime. I'll promise I'll write back. You bet. It's a promise, boss. No fair, I want to be pen pals with boss too. Taking letters with boss. How lovely. Teresa, Frisia, how long have you been listening? Well, let me think. I do believe it was right around write to me anytime. So you didn't hear too much. What? I'm dying to know what you're talking about. Before that, meow? Look at the time. Gotta prep breakfast. Boss, zip it about a little chat, okay? Donna! The post-haste really is a close-knit family. Big thanks again to the New Star Guild. We only made it through safely because of you guys. You look at Mitchell. We've also learned a great deal from this. Being a courier is fun. If you ever get into a jam again, give us a holler. I'll hop on Luxie and zip over in a flash. Frisia, Donna, wish you all smooth sailing in your courier work. Thanks. And if anyone needs something delivered, then a commission to post-haste. To meet, to bond, and eventually to part. The moment is inevitable. Yet the girl's voice holds no sorrow. Her expression is as warm and open as the clear blue sky. She knows that as long as she picks up a pen and sends a letter, her heart will reach them. Come to think of it, it's been ages since I actually sat down to write a letter. I'll start it like this. To my dearest boss. That was a cute little story. That was fun. That was good.
Konnichiwa.
Okay, we have like no battery life left, so let's get through a couple things quickly. Singapore. Casual or nothing. We'll constantly on this one. We're not gonna read the story, but we are gonna unlock the memorial, the memory snapshot. And then we'll just read this off stream. Hope this isn't anything too crazy, like the last video. You know, it feels like it's kind of crazy like the last video. No, that's kind of adorable. Very cute. Replace the fireworks. That's right, that's right. That is very cute. Okay, just gonna need this. Okay, so move this over here. Thanks for joining along for this surprise stream. The stream was actually longer than expected, but still relatively short, on the shorter end. So we are gonna finish up the stream here. The next stream is planned to be on, I think it's Thursday, on the 19th for Arkanites, episode 16, main story, Abnormal Spectrum. That's gonna be a really long stream. That could be like maybe like 5 or 6 hours, so buckle up for a main story read along on that stream. So we're just gonna move the settings here because that our background noise and distract us too much. So yeah, see you all on either Thursday or Friday. I think it should be Thursday, but like either way, it's gonna be whenever Arkanites episode 16 releases. We will be streaming then, and that'll be a really long stream. Wave. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye everyone. Have a great rest of the day and or night. I'll see you all on Thursday or Friday, depending.